I don't know what's going on. I can't figure out why we're not having audio.
I can hear you, Shonda, AJ, and
I
she
can't hear
can hear
KJ
me.
either.
You just can't hear us.
You want to go? We're live. Is it your headphones, baby? You can't hear me say that.
No, he can't hear me neither, you, Shonda.
Okay. All right. You guys just feel like this. You know how like people.
There he is. There's the man. And I can't hear either one of you, man. We're having a major problem here. We got music playing, and I can't hear the music.
I hear the music, AJ.
That's good.
Well, we're in the show.
I can't hear the two queens here. Ah,
you
you can
can't
hear me,
hear us.
right?
Yes,
Yes,
we can
sir.
definitely hear you.
Shana, you can hear me?
Yeah, she
I
says
can't
she
hear
can hear
you.
you, AJ.
I don't get it.
You can sit in that chair, sir. Oh,
This is
boy.
not good because we're not going to be able to hear our guest either. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
All right, let me find out what's going on here. I'm in the studio, so I'm using my Mac.
Okay.
Why are we not getting... You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Check testing 1, 2. Vehicle cancellation is on. Try something else.
So while you're doing that, AJ, I'm just going to take this opportunity to introduce everybody.
Shonda? KJ?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce our audience who has joined us to KJ. While AJ is a part of, I know we're alive and people can see and hear us. So, AJ, if you don't mind, because you are new to us here at Max Mobile Pro, and a lovely addition, I might add, would you care to introduce yourself to our audience while we work through these issues?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I am KJ Williams. I'm the new addition to the show.
Wow.
And
I don't know I can't hear anybody.
I'm just so happy to be here with you guys today.
It means I'm not going to be able to hear our guest either.
And we're looking forward to having a good show today.
Hopefully we can work through these audio issues and our audience will be able to hear us. And I don't know what I just did, but my Apple phone is just starting to like type what I'm saying. Like we are in the Matrix today.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
don't know what's going on, but it is a
It's
beautiful
not
day
good.
here
You can hear
in
me, but I can't hear
Central
you.
Florida, and we're just
Okay, I just heard
enjoying the
something pop.
weather. I know I'm sitting outside on my back patio because people in the house want to enjoy, the house. So
Yes,
we had to
yes.
come out here and clean all of the pollen off of everything so I could sit out here because I don't know, spring has sprung
I can't
Yes,
play
it has.
music either. It's not good.
officially. And it's been a while. We have been off air for probably almost a year, the Next Move Pro. But it's good to be back and try to work through some of our technical issues right now.
Hey,
But not
Raven,
to work through them,
I
but it's
got you in
good
the
to
green room, but I can't.
Yes.
um,
We're having audio
and it's
problems here.
weird because we can hear AJ, and I know all of you can hear AJ. He can't hear a thing we're saying. So we could be talking big trash over here.
I can hear anything you're saying, Shonda.
Trash! See?
I see you going off. I can hear anything you saying.
Anyway, because he knows.
All I see is two beautiful women on here with beautiful smiles. Two queens.
I could
This
be
is so
like
messed up.
talking big stuff.
Big stuff about it, right?
No audio. What the heck? And it's probably something simple as heck.
So we're looking forward to having our
We're supposed to be
guest
having fun.
Ken on today. We'll be able to work this issue out, be able to talk to them. They are a funk group from Dayton, Ohio. And Dayton, Ohio is the funk capital
I
of
don't know
the
if I should
universe.
switch over to my.
So I don't know if you
camera.
knew that, KJ. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Dayton, are you down with the funk?
Yes, I am.
You want the
The funk, the funky the better.
You want the funk? The
Just
whole
got your
funk
message.
and nothing but the funk.
Shonda and KJ,
That's
can you
right.
hear each other?
Yes, we can.
We can.
Yes.
Shonda and KJ can hear each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's only me?
It's only you.
Damn, you guys can hear each other, but I can't hear you.
Only you, bruh.
That's messed up. Damn, that's messed up. Wow. Let's see that.
The host of the show is out of commission right now. So we are
Everything is
to you all
plugged in.
Yes,
And
we're
if
gonna
you
do our
can't
thing
hear-
and
That is so
You do it
messed
well.
up. You guys can hear each other.
Look, this might be
It's supposed to be a
10-minute
Queen show today.
Might be a 10-minute show.
Left
Might
me
be
out.
an hour-and-a-half show. Like he said, might be a Queen show.
yes, might be.
Okay, why can't I hear the ladies here?
So it is March. I cannot believe
My
it's
mic,
March
everything's
already.
up.
This year is going by super, super fast.
Oh, man.
I feel like we still should be in industry, but I don't think we really got. I don't know.
But you guys
up
got to
north,
do the
folks,
show.
they didn't really
I
get their
cannot figure
they
out why I
know
can't
it.
hear you.
So I mean, the trees are blooming early. Everything is just out here right now, like it's already full spring and full
Yes,
summer.
it
I
is.
think it's about.
It is.
I don't know how
All right,
it
I
is.
think what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch
It's
my
all African.
cameras, turn off my mic, and
Which
try
one,
something
AJ?
else.
He's trying something
He
else.
said he's gonna
Okay.
switch off his mic and try something else.
Hold on just a moment. I'm going to try something else.
AJ, you know sign language?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
My
You know sign
nephew, he's 3. He knows sign language. I'm trying to learn a bit more so I can communicate with him. a bit
Well, that's
better.
awesome.
Girl. But yeah. I don't know what else I got going on over here. I think everybody got to see my little co-host over here. His name is Pluton. That's my faithful side Chick. He follows me wherever I go, and if I have him sitting on the floor, he will not leave me alone. He will just paw at me until I pick him up. So I had to put him over here in the chair next to me so he can be close to Mama.
That's too cute. That's too cute.
You want to get over here? No, you can't come over here, bruh. Oh my God, he is on. Look. Listen.
Okay, I'll switch cameras.
Listen.
Can you hear us now, AJ?
I still can't hear you. You can still hear me?
Yes.
We hear you.
You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can't hear you. Good.
Show's
Great.
going to the dogs. Show's going to the dogs. My dog is up on climbing on stuff. We can't hear our host. I don't know what the heck is going on over here. Little baby, I'm gonna have to take you inside. Wait, let him get up here. It's the Crouton Show. The word. No.
Okay, so that's not the problem.
Here's what I found.
No, don't find anything. Wait a minute. I said no. The Siri brought up, this is what she found. No definitions and meanings from Merriam-Webster. No definition and meanings from dictionary.com. And what part of no don't you understand?
I like that. What part of no don't you understand? I like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sir. KJ, I can't get rid of him. He won't go away.
No, I don't think he will.
This is crazy. I was trying to text AJ to see how he wanted to move forward, but he was so busy trying to get his stuff together that he didn't text me back.
Hopefully we can get this audio thing
Yeah,
going.
but in the interim, we are live across all platforms, so we have to just kind of push through because
That's fine.
I don't know who can see us, but people can
Right.
people can see us, they can hear us. I don't keep everybody entertained with this little fur face over here. But where are you from, KJ? So let's go.
I'm originally from New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
I've been in Florida now for 7 years.
Okay,
So,
what brought you to Florida?
I got married.
Well,
Now I'm divorced. So
girl, we have the same story.
yes.
Married, divorced, married again.
Okay.
So yes. And you were in the Orlando area?
I was in Orlando area. Now I'm in
I
Palm
cannot
Harbor.
figure out why I cannot
Yeah.
receive
You're
audio.
closer to where AJ and I are now.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah, I've just been here now in the Palm Harbor area for about 3 weeks now.
Oh girl, how are you
Yes.
liking it?
So far, it's good. You know, I work downtown Tampa, so the commute is a little bit much. In the
Okay.
afternoon, the morning isn't too bad, but the afternoon is a killer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
Yes.
You work downtown in the Kennedy area or the West Shore area?
Downtown by the convention center.
Everything
Yes.
else is working.
Yeah,
No audio.
that's a lot. Now, I used to live across the street over that way, and so you may not be that familiar, but Fairtown with the Clearwater, when you come across the house, Franklin.
No, see, I'm not too familiar with the Tampa area too
You
much.
don't go across the bridges to get home, do you?
I take what's that? 275 to 589, I think that is. I could be wrong.
Okay, so you go. I know which way you go. I kind of know which way you go. I don't know where he got this music from, but it's like It's better than elevator music.
Yes, it
okay.
is.
I'm hearing something.
Are you
Oh, are
hearing
you?
something? What are you hearing? Pray tell. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing somebody laughing, and I'm hearing, I think,
Woo!
Shonda that sounds like a robot.
I sound like a robot.
Okay, but at least I can hear something.
Make
You can
me
hear
be
something?
your
We'll
leader.
find out what's going on. Yeah, that's Shonda. Sounding like a robot over here.
That's ridiculous. I'm just talking right through my laptop. So it seems to work the best for me. Mm-hmm.
Audio now.
I can't get you off my lap, huh? Can I? Can't even get somebody to come get you.
Okay, the problem is it's distorted.
Well, can you understand us?
I don't think he can.
Oh,
Now we can't hear him. He's talking.
wow. No, he's not saying anything.
Shonda.
Yes.
Okay, you're distorted, but I can hear you though. KJ.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're both distorted, so I got to figure that out now. I can hear you though.
Okay.
Shoot. Okay, what's distorted? How do that means I'm receiving? It's distorted on my end. Say something else.
Say something.
No, still distorted.
What? Oh.
I can definitely hear you laughing though.
Oh, that's too funny.
This ain't too funny, girl.
She's laughing at my silly butt.
This is not funny. We have got Shonda, we ain't done this the whole time that we've been on doing our show. We ain't never had this kind of problem.
No, we did. Maybe once or twice. We had some issues. But, you know,
Worked wrong.
we
It's
worked
on my
through
end,
it.
and I can't
That's
figure
right.
that out. All right, let me take these off.
Spin around in the chair 3 times to click your heels.
He gonna need some ruby red shoes. AJ gonna get
Can you
us.
still hear me?
Right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
You are the problem. It's you.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
This what he played his back.
Ugh.
Woo!
Mm.
He grew in the full gray beard. I have not seen AJ in a few years in person. And we've been off air probably about a year. So I think we've all changed just a little bit.
Gotcha.
Am I clearer now? Or sound the same?
You sound the
Sound
same.
the same.
Sound the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going through the webcam instead of the microphone, but I'm still unable to hear you. That's the weird part.
Oh yeah,
Now I
that's
can't hear
not
you at
gonna
all.
work. It's not gonna work because we're gonna be over talking each other. And if I say something now, he's not gonna understand exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think. Uh-oh. What time is it?
12:24.
Okay. Can you see in the chat, KJ?
Yes.
AJ. AJ,
He can't hear you.
you want to go in there with Austin? If I let you down, will you go inside? Huh? Come on. Ugh. Go ahead. Come on. It is too hot to be holding a 30-pound dog on your lap.
I know that's right.
Wow. I cannot figure this out. And we got our guests in the waiting room.
AJ.
Not good.
He still can't hear.
Oh my God, I'm texting and chatting.
Oshana said, you think we should cancel? This is not good. Guests are here. All this time busting my butt trying to get these guests. Oh my God.
Because he has to bring them on. He's the controller.
Right. Right.
So
They're sitting in the green room waiting. There's 1, 2, 3 of them.
Oh. Can we try them again next week, perhaps?
Oh, if he brings them on, can you just
It's gotta
conduct
be
the show?
something simple. It's always usually something simple.
You,
Causes
Shonda?
kind of audio problems.
If he brings them on, you think we just
1, 2.
do the show? He just wouldn't be able to
You
hear
can
them.
hear me, but I can't hear you. I heard you for a moment.
If he has something to
highly
add,
distorted.
it's going to be like this, over talking us. You know what I mean?
There ain't nothing wrong with my Mac here.
I gotcha. Understand.
Oh my God. I put this dude inside and he just busts back out the door.
I can't bring the guest on. Wow. This is not good. And I cannot figure out. You know what? I guess for next week, we're going to have to do like a test ahead of time before we go live.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Here I am in a recording studio, and it's in my studio, and I can't figure out the damn audio. This makes no sense. We have never gone through this the whole time we've been doing this.
Over
Shonda.
here.
Never had this problem.
Is it your batteries and your
Anything
headphones?
else I can do is switch computers, get the Mac, and go through my. You know what? I'm gonna have to go through my laptop.
Okay.
Damn. I love my Mac too.
Not today.
Right now.
Not today.
All right.
Where's the love, Mac?
I want to switch computers.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's not going to be good because I already got the music uploaded on here and everything. God, this is crazy. Okay, why am I not receiving audio? I can see the chat. I can see everybody. They're in the back room waiting. We got 3 people back there.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know how to fix this. Oh, we got
So
4 people on there now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we got Raven. We got their lead singer.
Mm.
That's a shame. Shani, I could let you lead the interview, but the bottom line is I can't hear anything. And we got commercial breaks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We
that's what
got
I
the
was
commercial
saying.
breaks and stuff, and I can't.
Yeah,
And you
that's
can hear
why.
you and KJ can hear each other, right?
Yes.
Right, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to hear the guests.
Damn. All right, I'm taking a risk. Taking another big risk.
Okay.
Okay. And what's that?
I'm going to change computers.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm going to take myself out and change computers.
Okay. I just gotta bring up my notes. Ooh, I don't like seeing myself that big in a camera.
Oh,
I'm used to being in this little tiny box over here.
right. Right.
Let me fix my hair. Mm, Uh, mm. Woo. And it's getting so hot out here.
I'm sure it is because it's hot today.
I thought I was, oh, it's nice and shady out here, and get outside and look like I'm in nature.
Yes.
Uh. Get my notes again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm muted. You could even hear me still. You
No.
everybody.
Yes. I see the expressions. Yes. Oh.
Big hair, hot. So hopefully we can work out these kinks.
Okay.
So by
Yes.
the time we do this again, we won't be having this issue.
No, ma'am.
Ooh. This is definitely not a good look. I'm just going to apologize to everyone who is here listening or watching this today. This is not typically how we get down. So, our apologies from the Max Mobile Celebrity Podcast. I promise um, you won't experience this again. But you don't grow in easy times. You grow through the trials and tribulations and the struggle.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
we live and we learn and we get better. Um, One of my affirmations that I say every day is every day in every way, I'm getting better and better.
That's
So
right.
I have to take that one and kind of keep the humor in it, even in the midst of a little bit of turmoil. Um, you just roll with the punches and try to do the best you can.
Absolutely.
Exactly what we're doing here. AJ does not want to disappoint our guests who are waiting in the green room. And since we've been off so long, he just really don't want to postpone for another week because we've been pushing back and postponing.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, hopefully when he gets his laptop, we'll be able to proceed and speak with our amazing guests. And they'll be able to hear us. Now, it'll be a shame if they can't hear nothing then.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be able to hear us.
Hopefully, I'm just getting, I don't know what I did with my notes. Uh
Mhm.
oh.
I think I hear 'em. Okay. I think I hear 'em.
KJ,
Yes.
KJ, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We can't see
Yeah.
you.
Jonathan,
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
No, that's a delayed. That's a delayed. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm waiting for my camera.
Yeah, because it sounds like you said I can hear you, and it was like a whole minute before that came
Yes.
through.
Yes.
It's not gonna work.
Delayed. That's a
What? Turn this thing off. This pool's about to shut on.
yes.
What is that?
Uh,
Nope, this is worse.
Yes, it is.
Come on.
Oh, I know what I was looking for my notes.
Let me move my table over.
I mean, I guess we could just sit here and look pretty. I mean, what else is there to do?
What else? I'm sure people are gonna say, "Oh, you two must be sisters."
Right? We're gonna get that. We are definitely going to get that.
Yes.
You related?
Yes, you two must be sisters.
I think all black people in some kind of way are related. Uh, So sometimes we do like celebrity news, but a lot of it lately has just been gossip stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, oh, I'm so sick of hearing about certain people. I'm sick of everything Kardashian. I'm sorry.
I'm sick of everything Kardashian. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Mm,
but why are you not echoing?
I don't know.
You notice that?
It's probably gonna come later, I'm sure. Mm.
Yes, I-
AJ, we can't. You sound like you're a robot now. All right. So nothing is out there that I really want to talk about. I was looking to see if there was anything that interested me. Nothing.
Okay.
Ain't nothing shaking, nothing baking.
I like
Have
that.
you had the opportunity to view the new Chris Rock special?
No, I did not.
I have not either. I'm getting mixed reviews about it. I know some people have seen it and they're like, "Well, it wasn't that funny." Chris Rock is a different type of comedian. He kind of is like a storyteller.
Right.
So I think he's funny. I'll check it out. I may watch it later this afternoon to see what the hype is about. But he's addressing the infamous
Yes.
slap.
Yes.
Um, we'll see. I'm so disappointed that Will got up out his chair and slapped that man in front of all them white people in front of the whole world.
But you
I
know what?
literally did you watch it live? Were you watching?
Yes, I did. I
Girl,
did.
I thought it was a skit. Did
I
you
did
think it
too.
was a
I,
skit?
I I did too at first. I really did. Um, but I think Will Smith and Jada Pickett are just in a in a different space right now. I think the relationship is more toxic. I think she's basically running the whole relationship right now, and I believe he does want out of it. Um, I just think he's worried about the image
Yeah,
that they have been portraying for so long. That marriage hasn't just gotten to that stage. It's been at that stage for a very long time.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It has been, and pretty much it's a well known thing around Hollywood that they kind of have had an open marriage.
Right.
Um, but still, when you
And
operate like that, you allow all kind of bad energy into your
right.
relationship.
And I
And
don't think he
you
even wanted it to be an open marriage, to be honest with you.
don't think it was him?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. It's hard to say. It's,
Ladies, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
You
hear
can't
you,
hear
but we
me?
get a lot we can hear you, but it's a lot of feedback and you're frozen.
God.
Audio is terrible.
Wow.
He must
I'm
have
on a
heard
whole
that. He
nother
said,
separate
"Wow."
system. I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell is
it's a very bad delay.
going on over. All right, we're going to have to cancel, and they're all sitting back there waiting on us. I don't know what's going on. We got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I'm different.
Uh. My little dog and gave up. He's like, you ain't gonna pick me up. Thank God.
Oh my goodness.
I hear you two laughing.
This
That was
is like late '90s, like cell phone stuff. You know what I mean? Like back in the day.
mm,
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Did you hear that?
yes, I did. And don't go see what kind of bird it is, neither.
No, I'm brown people. I ain't even trying to investigate.
Oh,
I am not. I am. My house backs up to. There's like a stream back here, and it's like
okay,
a big open field. So we got all kind of critters
okay.
back here. Your normal raccoons, possum, things like that. But we also have, I don't know, these things called nutria. They like look like big rats.
Future rats, yes.
Yeah. There's some coyotes.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just came from house hunting today too.
Did you really?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
was
cool.
I was up around, let's see, I guess that's Trinity area.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Girl, that's so far from Tampa.
I know.
That ride.
I know. I'm gonna go next week and look in I think Riverview.
That's where I live.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in that area.
Yeah.
It's gonna be traffic wherever I go. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
have to fight the traffic. That's
Yep.
all.
Yep. Let me know. I can, help you out or,
Okay.
point you in the right direction. It's kind of congested down here in Riverview. Just depends on how deep into Riverview you get.
That's what they say.
Because we're on the top part of Riverview. So we kind of miss a whole lot of traffic south of us.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. I'll shoot you my number.
Okay. That'll work.
And sure. If
Okay.
you're out here next week, I'm like, we can meet up.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Since you have
That's
not
I,
had
I,
the
yeah, I
chance.
would, since the time has changed, I may try to do it during after work so I can see what the drive would be like
Oh, girl, yeah, that's a good
going,
idea.
yeah, going that way, because that would be the normal time I would be traveling
Yeah,
um during
yeah.
it, after work, and see what it's like.
You might be like, oh, hell to the no, no, no. But did you deal with that in the Orlando area as well?
Well, I was downtown.
Oh,
So,
oh yeah.
yeah, I was downtown. So I didn't do I was spoiled. I was downtown. Everything was convenient for me.
Yep, unless you move into the city of Tampa, but everything in Tampa is.
I know. I've looked. Yes, it is very expensive.
Ladies, I can hear you.
Oh, wow.
What?
Everything in Tampa is expensive,
What?
including y'all, including y'all.
So what did you do, AJ? Did you spin around in your chair 3 times and click your heels to get your audio to work?
Actually, I clicked 4 times. I'm back. I'm back on the Mac though.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay, you can hear me fine, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm not freezing.
No.
No.
Okay, I think we're in real time. Okay, let me bring the guest in.
Okay.
Kick it off, AJ.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
us. Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hello, Dayton.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
we're
We're doing
good.
good
How
now.
are
We had a
you?
major problem, major
Hey man,
audio
that's
problem.
that's all right. That's all right.
No, it's not all right because this is the
Yeah,
first
it
time that
is. We
we've
here
had this
now.
problem.
We here
Yeah, this is
now.
the first time we ever had this problem. Moon, is that you with the cap on?
You said what?
Is that you with the cap on?
Yeah, yeah. And guess what, y'all? This is so bougie. But I normally wear a nose earring, and I was
Oh,
like, man, I
Uh-huh.
didn't know it was gonna be a video, so I ain't wear my nose earring.
oh, you never do these
Oh,
all again.
So now I'm gonna have to be talking like this.
Why? We can't see
yeah,
your nose. Just don't
yeah.
blow your nose.
Oh, you thought it was just gonna be audio? No, we're live. We're live stream.
Yeah, but we good.
Yeah. Be you
How you
all day,
doing?
bruh. Go ahead and
hmm
put that nose ring back in. I know it's in your pocket.
I would
I would
love
love
to
to see
see
me
try
try
to
to
fish
fish
for
for a
a nose
nose
ring
ring
in
in
my
my
pocket.
pocket.
Did you
You
see
see
that?
that, Anna?
Everybody, I am so. This is all on me. My apologies for the long delay, but we're still here, and we still got still got over a half hour to do a live show. And so I
Cool,
want to
cool.
say thank you so much for your patience, because you know how us folks are. You know how black people are, man. Yeah,
hmm
I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. So I'm so grateful that you're still here. These are the two queens of the show, KJ and Yashonda,
Hey, y'all.
and
Hi.
this is the group Dayton. And man, I'd love to hear your story because I tell you, it's phenomenal. All of you are seasoned artists. And Raven, I heard your voice on this other track, and beautiful voice.
Mm.
And
Thank
I can
you.
tell you guys got a nice sound. But I want to start off by saying, Moon, I would like for
hmm
you to tell us how this group got connected because all of you are seasoned artists of different groups, and
Okay.
you
You
all
turn
got
me
put
down.
together. Tell us about it.
Okay. Well, first of all, my one of my co-band members here, Robert Bradley, we call him Ziz. That's
Right here.
the man. Show him who you are, Ziz. We were the stage band for the Solar Group Dynasty, and we started years ago. Raven and them gonna kind of laugh at me when I say this, but I think our very first gig was like in the late '70s, and then we went on tour. We did an Asian tour started in 1986, and we toured with Dynasty for over 15 years.
Wow.
From
It's
that
a long
point,
time.
we had different bands here in Dayton. Y'all know we called the Land of Funk.
Right.
So from that point, we decided that we would just create, a brand new band from a collaboration of musicians and artists throughout the city.
Okay.
We're a little old school, so I said we had to add some spice.
There you go.
We had to
There
add
you
some
go.
juice to the punch here. So we went and we got Tree and we got Raven. Those are the vocalists. And I have to say this too, AJ, man. I appreciate you saying that vocalist Reggie Morgan because I'm actually the guitarist and the band leader, but when you said vocalist, I told my other two, I said, okay, y'all fired. You know, I got this now. I ain't got to do nothing. I got it. But anyway, we decided to take a collaboration of our the old school and the new school and blend it in together. Take funk, hip hop, pop, and R&B, and just meld it together. As you know, the name Day 10, we're from Dayton, so the Day 10 is just a spinoff of the city name. I remember when I first talked to AJ, he said, well, man, I never heard of y'all. That's simply because May the 6th is going to be our first debut for this particular group's performance.
All right.
And we're looking forward to do like a lot of things, a lot of touring. I don't want to talk too much because I'm gonna let them kind of do some talking too. I have a full-blown studio in my house. Tree and Raven, we're setting sessions together right now as we speak to start doing projects with them. And like I said, it's going to be a blended mixture of live instrumentation with hip hop, R&B, and pop influence from them. I don't have my nose earrings. I'm gonna let everybody else kind of talk. That's a small smidget of the story.
Okay, Moon, I'm sorry. I wanted you to know that this was going to be a live stream, and I guess you thought it was just going to be audio, but no, we've been doing this now for about 6 years.
Okay.
And like I said, we've had everybody on the show from Nisi, Denise Williams. We have a lot of old school because I'm old school. And so I wanted to have a show that was dedicated to a lot of old school artists.
When you told me that you play with Wild Cherry, it's so funny because when we do gigs, man, that's one of the one songs everybody want to hear. Can you play that song? Play that funky music, white boy. I said, yeah, I guess this brother can play that funky music, white boy, for y'all. But that's why it was. And then just talking to you, man, it was just real pleasurable, man. The aura and the personality. I really, really enjoyed our conversation.
That's what's up.
Yes.
To be honest with you, Moon, we had to run across paths because we were on the road at the same time when you were as well. And I remember, I think that we missed each other, but I think that we've done some concerts together.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm talking about one of those big, because we had a major event. I started out in 1977, right out of high school. Oops, I'm showing my age. But I came right out of high school, and I signed on with CBS in 1977. And we toured. Our first tour was in Germany, and then we did a national tour. And the reason why I started this show like 6 years ago is because I wanted to put a lot of emphasis on the musicians like yourself and your other artists. And the reason being is because these new kids, the millenniums, and as far as their songs and their groups and stuff like this, one of the things that I had an issue with was all their stuff is virtual instruments now.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed a lot of the new artists, they're using virtual instruments. It's cool, still and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we came up in a generation where you had to know how to sing, you had to know how to play, had to know how to dance. There was no faking it. And a lot of our music has transcended. When you got people like Denise Williams and Cameo and Confunction, they're still performing 50 years later.
Right.
And still got that sound. And so I did this show because I wanted to enhance, especially to the new generation, not to take anything away from them, but we are the founders of a lot of their sounds.
Yes.
That's where a lot of their music came from. And we're real musicians. We play real instruments. We do real singing. We do real background singing, real background vocals and everything. And I have a lot of respect for that because everybody was born with some kind of talent. Everybody. And God gave us all a gift. And it's just a matter of us to be able to find out what that gift is and enhance it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even my co-host, Yushanda, she's a beautiful singer. She's a great singer. And KJ, smart one. She's a licensed paralegal. So, I always make sure that I've got smart, beautiful, people in here. And so we're actually going to be starting a new group ourselves, because I work with my partner, Fanatic. His name is Andreo Fanatic Hurd. He is a two-time Grammy-winning producer, and he got his first Grammy back in 2019 with Beyonce. And he's been on our show. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to enhance a lot of the artists like yourselves. And I'm not going to take too much more time, but I'm going to say this. Because of your patience and because of what you did today and because of all the issues that we had today, we couldn't get you on. I have a company called Max Mobile Pro that is a mobile apps development firm. And what we're going to do, my company is going to develop an app for Dayton.
Hey.
All right.
That's
Yes.
great.
Yes. All right. Yes. Yes.
We're going to donate. We're going to donate it to you.
Man, that's much love, man. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
But one thing I also wanted to do is I promised Raven. I said, you know what? Maybe I she's smart. She can go.
I'm so proud of her that she just slid in the pocket. Well, I'm gonna kind of,
when we met, it was some love, man. I really want you to tell the story about when we met at the show. If y'all have time, this is dope.
Okay, so because I'm hearing feedback.
Can you turn our mics down?
Just yeah.
Can you
I
hear
want to
me?
be able to hear everything Miss Raven has to say.
Yeah.
Can you hear
I
me?
think the mics are too. Are our mics too loud?
No, it just sounds like there's feedback. So there may
Okay.
be a couple mics on.
Is it still a feedback?
That's better.
Okay.
Okay. So all of this honestly started with a weight loss journey. And me going into a woman that had a Herbalife nutrition club, and she said, "Hey, I want you to sing in this festival." And I said, "Well, I don't have any instrumentals," but she said, "I want to connect you to some artists in the Dayton area." I said, "Okay, I'll go." And so I showed up to the festival, and I'm looking for her. I said, I can't find you. I can't find you. Couldn't find her. And so I'm sweating, sweat dripping down my face, just tired. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is rough. So finally, as I'm getting ready to leave, I see a stage in the back. And there's this artist getting ready to go on the stage, and I found her. I said, "Hey," she said, "Tank's getting ready to go on stage." And there's a rapper named White Tank, and they were playing behind White Tank. And so I'm watching this performance, and I'm like, yes, this is a vibe. This is a vibe. And so when he finished his performance, I introduced myself, and we were talking about music, and he's like, "Hey, we connected on Facebook, and we were supposed to do a collab back in like 2012. We lost the connection." And so I played him some of my music, and Reggie was walking right by behind him, and he's like, "Hey, Reg," he's like, look at this. You should hear this. Hear this. Let's do their song." And Reggie's like, "Sing that hook for me." So I started singing. I said, "Put it down." He said, He said, "Invite her to the studio." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And so he's like, "Come on over tomorrow to the studio, and let's have a conversation." So the next day was Sunday. After church, I came on over, and we started talking about, split sheets, and he was informing me on some things that need to happen in the studio. And I was like, yeah, I said, this is being done the right way. I've never heard of this. I've worked with a lot of different people. So I liked where he was coming from. He was very informative, and it didn't feel like somebody was trying to take advantage of me. We were trying to set up the BMI stuff. And so then he says, "Okay, I'm going to play my guitar and just kind of sing one of your songs to it." I'm like, "Okay, let's go with it." He starts playing his guitar. I start singing the track actually that you listen to, The Right Way. I'm singing it, and we're playing, we're going. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "You got something, my band is looking for a female lead singer. Does that sound like something you would be interested in?" And I'm like, yes. I'm a praise team leader at my church, but they haven't been meeting since the beginning of COVID. They haven't recongregated yet. I'm not so sure if they're going to come back in person. They've been online. So I'm like, yes, I love this. Like, there's band. And so I come, I meet the band, and it's just been a family, honestly. A whole nother family. It's brothers and father figures. Like, I love it. It's wisdom. honestly. It's
Yes.
friendship. And it's been just so welcoming. And then I've met, even Tree, the the male lead singer. There's a friendship even in that's even deep that I just said, I thank God for all of it. And it all started with a weight loss journey and a tea and a nutrition club.
Wow.
Yes.
It's
I
my
love
testimony. And by the way, I'm 75 pounds down.
Yes.
love that. You go,
Yes.
girl. You go. I am so glad you landed in a safe place with a bunch of gentlemen because as a woman, it's hard out here in these streets.
Yes.
People want you to
Yes.
do ungodly things to get on. And one of the reasons why I'm still sitting here is because I'm not doing ungodly things to get on. So I am so happy you found yourself with a bunch of gentlemen who will treat you like a lady and actually handle business.
Yes.
That is amazing. I cannot wait to hear what you guys put out. And how did you guys manage to mesh all of those different sounds together to make it work? Like, how was your creative process?
Well, I can tell you this. I've learned just through the years that you can either be stuck in your ways, or you can grow. And the way that goes is I feel like this. For instance, I was talking to Tree and Raven about the process when we go in the studio. I said, hey, when we do this, use our instruments as an instrument, and then use your talent as a means to just say, if you feel that a certain thing should go a certain type of way, let it roll. Let it roll, because you have to collaborate it. I don't want them to sound old school, and I don't want us to be trying to sound new school. I want to sound like a blend. The keyboardist and vocalist, Bradley Zest, he and I've been playing together for years. I mean, we've been playing. I ain't gonna give out my age either, AJ. We've been playing together for years. And one thing that we've learned is that you have to, young people aren't playing instruments anymore. They're just not playing instruments anymore. So you have to give a full feeling of real music when you work with someone like Raven and Tree. I'll let Bradley kind of tell you about his process, because I love his tracks, y'all. So
Yes, please.
One thing, me and Reggie, we've been progressive with the music ever since 2000, almost up to then. And I can say we've been old school, and we always stayed current. And that's what most bands didn't do, even in the 80s. We did the old school and we stayed current. And, with that being said, same principles happening right now. We're keeping the best of the best, and the best is what's out right now. One thing, too, we got to have fun doing it. And right now, I think me, Reggie, Van, Hawk, Ken Dog, them are the old boys that's rolling still. We still having fun doing it. So that's what keeps us going.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. You gotta, right. So, how many instruments do you all play? Let's start from left to right. Well, yeah. Who plays what? And how many instruments do you play if you play any?
Tree, let's start with Tree. Tree haven't said. Let him talk.
I know about the you got a yellow hat. That's a fly yellow hat, y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Tango King.
New school.
Don't say that. What?
We're trying to blend the new school with the old school.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Over here looking like Busta Rhymes and Big Daddy.
That won't be the first time I got that crazy. Hey, let it work for me, right?
That's right.
Me personally, my main instrument is the euphonium. Well, outside of singing, outside of my vocals, is the euphonium horn. Another worker has a baritone horn. I'm classically trained on it at Central State graduate from Central State University, yes. And that's where I learned to play like the majority of my instruments. So I also play tuba, French horns, trumpet. I can play keyboard. I can play clarinet, flute, cello. Yeah.
violin, all that.
Glad you said it first, so I ain't gotta come. I ain't gotta come to that.
Yeah.
So basically, what he just said is he don't need none of y'all.
Pretty much. You know what? I told him, I said, I hope you seen that message AJ put about, vocalist Reggie Morgan, Moon. No, that's my cat right there.
I was pushed onto another instrument. That's okay.
So Trey, did you do marching band?
Yes, I was actually the drum major and intern head drum major at Central State University's Invincible Marching Riders.
Oh my God!
Mhm.
My mom went to that school.
Really? Oh, and I was Mr. Central State University 2016, 2017 as well.
And they gave me that kangaroo.
And they gave me this kangaroo.
That's cute.
I love
That's
it. I
funny.
love it. I love it. Okay, who's next?
This here, I just play basically keyboards, percussions. I can keep a pocket on drums, and I can do a pocket on bass, and lead background vocals. And this unit keep me pretty full, basically on the keys. And
I love it.
I'm having fun doing it.
As for me, I'm mainly just a singer, but I used to play piano by ear a little bit. Used to could do a little something by ear. I've done a lot of vocal teaching, some vocal lessons. I used to be a choir director on campus at Ohio University for Refreshing Waters Ministries, and I'm praise team leader at Arc Ministries International. So that's my experience, what I bring to the table.
That's awesome.
I'm going to kind of speak for a couple of the members that aren't here. My blood brother, Al Morgan, we call him Spider-Man Band. He's the bass player of the unit. He was also the bass player for Dynasty's band. He's a vocalist also. He plays little keys, doesn't he, Zis?
Yeah.
He plays little keys. And then we have another guitarist. I call him the real guitarist. I'm the other guitarist, but he's the real guitarist. His name is Kenny Moore. We call him Ken Dog. And I think, does Kenny play any other instruments?
Yes, bass guitar.
He plays bass guitar also. And then we have, I wish he was here. We got a drummer, his name is Paul Hawkins. We call him Hawk. And he looks like this guy. He looks like the Hulk. I mean, he is the real. I'm sure that if he was on the screen, it would probably fill the whole screen because he's a big dude. But I think he's pretty much percussionist, right?
Yeah.
And myself, I play the Ohio Lottery. A little bit of keyboards. I cannot play no drums. I can't play any drums. And we actually have another member. He's kind of doing the controls here. He wasn't on the picture because it's my business partner. His name is Frank Muhammad. And unfortunately, we're going to have to give a prayer up. We lost a band member. Has it been 2 weeks, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost our percussionist that was, he toured with us for years. In fact, one of the most memorable things that he and I did together, we did a 8-month tour in Kowloon, Hong Kong. And I mean, I'm going to tell y'all, to spend 8 months in Kowloon, Hong Kong, that's, you learn people, but we lost him. So we want to shoot up a prayer to him and his family. His name was Kenny Craw. And pretty much all of us do vocals. Hawk doesn't sing, but he can. He can sing, y'all, but he doesn't sing. So we pretty much kind of stay in our lane. You know what I'm saying? We stay in our lane. When Tree and Raven first got in, although we do vocals, I told him, hey, y'all the vocalists. Y'all the one that's gonna have to hold it down at the end of the day. Y'all gonna have to do it. So learn all the songs. Learn all the songs. So
that's right.
Yeah, that's it. So that's us. That's day 10 in a nutshell.
Yes.
And we're going to start adding some horn players. So we're going to add live horns. We're going to add 2 live horn players.
Yes.
Come
All right.
on.
Awesome.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear all of this. I'm so excited. Live music just gets me going because there is so much out here
Yes, it is.
on the airwaves right now that is so synthetic. It's so manufactured that I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Are you playing your music now, AJ?
Yes, I am. I wanted to sneak this in here. And we got a track here called The Right Way. And Raven, this is
by
you,
Raven.
correct? Yeah, this is Raven.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I want to introduce you. This is The Right Way by Dayton, sung by Raven. Beautiful, beautiful track.
Beautiful voice.
Tell me what you say. What's some games you play?
Hey y'all, when she first served, let me hear this. I said, "Can you really sing that song? Sing it for me right now.
I
Sing it for
know.
me right now." And she blew me away.
I'm in the studio, got me pouring my heart out.
Look at all these beautiful queens that we have here on the show. Look at this. All this talent, all this beauty.
Thank
What do
you.
you hate me? Acting so shady. Now you got me out here looking crazy. Just wanna be
Beautiful
loved
track.
the right
Well,
way.
Tree, yours is next, buddy.
All this time don't excite me. I just want a real love, someone to take care of me. I just wanna be loved.
I want to
the
add
right
something
way.
else too, y'all. I told, like, we're a collective band, but we believe in expansion. I've always learned something from George Clinton that when you get a unit, don't just keep yourself in the box. Don't put yourself in the box.
Right.
Tree is a solo artist. He can hold his own as a solo artist. Raven can hold her own as a solo artist. But the one thing I told them that's missing in this whole demographic of music, there is no more Renee and Angela, no more Ashford and Simpsons. I told them I gotta get a duet song for them. I gotta get a duet song.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
You know what? Moon? This is the kind of track too that needs to be on a sound bit for like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This should be on a movie soundtrack. Beautiful song.
Wait till you hear the live version with Tree adding the vocals and it's dope. I'm telling you, it is.
Harlem Shake.
Oh, that background, yeah.
Quiet, KJ.
You get that big cheese off your face. Is it ain't with
Trying to figure out where it's going because he said that he can, but I know it ain't showing. Yeah. No, we ain't talking about
I'm
Take another sip of this
as
hand.
my work
Hop in
profession,
the car to his
I'm a
crib.
leadership
Tell him I'm done
trainer.
and did.
And my
Sorry, I'm
profession is
taking a
in
trip.
generational communication.
You've been
The one
acting
thing
like
that
you
I,
got nothing
through
to
all of
make
our
or treat me
touring,
like this, I feel like it's
especially me and
always
this,
wanna be loved.
if I think I told AJ, I played for years, but I never was in like a major artist because I made just 1,001 mistakes, coming up in this industry, not taking care of the business part, not understanding that
we
this
all
is a
have
business before it's anything else, not understanding that, some people's interest is not your best interest, that you're just a number. So right now, Raven, to me, I look at her like a daughter. I look at her like, I'm going to tell y'all right now, our rehearsals, I am on her like you would think that we was like Ike Turner and Tina, because I let her know that
That's not a good example there, bro.
As a woman, as a female, you got a lot of predators out there. And
Moon,
you
that's
got
not a good example using Ike.
Bro.
Not Ike.
That's the Bible.
Yeah.
Maybe Ashford, but not Ike. No Ike, bro.
No, I.
Ike minus. But anyway, I want her to understand the business of it. When I first met Raven didn't even know she had BMI. She was a BMI. She was a member of BMI. BMI didn't even know she had it because you know what? People, they're predators, man. AJ, you've been out here for longer. You know what I'm saying, man?
I know.
They're predators. If they can get you, they'll get you. So you just gotta, I made my quest to do this because of the mistakes that I made, and I just want to make sure that I can limit those for Tree and for Raven. Me and Ziz have been through we done seen it a whole lot. And this industry is not fun. It's not fun on the aspect sometimes that the business can be so cruel. So cruel, you know.
He's talking about being Jerry Brown. Remember the fantasy?
Yes.
And every person that could be kind was done in that one, about a month tour.
Right.
Artist, photographer, resort,
everything.
City, a newspaper. I mean, book.
Yeah, we were the victims of a lot of. In fact, you know, it's so weird because as you look through our travels, I remember with our first initial time of leaving Ohio was to Detroit, and we were able to meet who was that? Who was Anita Baker's first band? We met all. I mean, Anita Baker's band. We were like the, I don't know, we were like the hot band to be when we were in Detroit. The same way with LA. I left to go to LA. I lived in LA for like 6 years. I called for my band, and my band came down there. Hey, y'all, listen to this. It took, how many days did it take y'all to get there? It took them a week to get there. It took them a week to drive from Ohio to LA.
3 hours, man. I couldn't take it every 3 hours.
Yeah, y'all know why, right? But anyway, when we got there, ironically, it took less than 4 months. We were on our way to Japan. We were a part of the first Japanese tour with us, Wu-Tang Clan, and a couple of people. We were part of the first Japanese tour coming out of Los Angeles. And it was a heck of an experience. And we would do 4 months at a walk. So every time we would tour, we would go out and do 4 months. So you just learn a lot through that, you know.
Yeah, you see a lot. I know y'all saw a lot. What is one of your most memorable experiences touring?
My most memorable was we met Phyllis Hyman. She came to a personal
I love Phyllis.
Performance that we did, and I'm gonna tell y'all, she came and she wanted to give us this big hug. If y'all can see that, JJ, I'm gonna send you that picture. I was in La La Land. I said, this has got to be the finest human being I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, and she was just so kind, and the other thing that we were special guests of the Moonwalker concert with Michael Jackson, and we were like right up front, and we were able to actually kick it with the band afterwards. So we had some very good situations when we were touring. So that Moonwalker project that Michael Jackson did, we were like his special guest at his concert, and that was dope. What about you, Brad?
Yeah, so many, really. When Lakeside came to pick,
yeah,
that was kind of humorous. Actually, it kind of all got kicked off. They were kind of raw in how they acted. It wasn't like, hey, well, we're gonna act like they were acting like they normally act, and some of it to the Japanese proprietor might have been a tad bit inappropriate, so they got put out. And it was Thanksgiving, so we thinking we in a foreign place Thanksgiving Day, and we got invited to a friend of Whitney Houston's, her home for Thanksgiving dinner. That was a real memory.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Wow.
And granted, y'all, just so you know, I know AJ, I know you know, but I don't know if the beautiful ladies know that in Dayton, Lakeside, Ohio players, Slave, Heatwave, Sun, Zap, Roger, Platypus, all these groups are from the city of Dayton, not just Ohio. They're from the city of Dayton, so we're all like big buddies. We grew up together. We're still friends right now. Steve Shockley, the guitar player of Lakeside, he and I, we're less like best of friends. So we always see each other. And what I try to do is the younger ones in our group, Tree and Raven, I want them to get, I want them to get saturated with some of the talent and the songs that they have, because it's like you said, the people they're sampling songs from old school. They're sampling them, so what better way to know that you're from a city where the actual birth of these particular songs actually come from. Sugarfoot, Roger, myself, we were always been friends, and we just trying to make sure that we keep the camaraderie with the younger ones to the same level. I produce one of the coldest rappers in the city, and we when in our particular festival shows, we incorporate that all together. We incorporate that along with different artists that we have of other different genres. Kenny and Ma, we do different type of things. I want to just make sure that we keep the melting pot of us together, as far as young school and old school.
Right. I love that. I think we had Lakeside on, AJ. We had AJ loves song so much. We've had darn near everybody on. I think all of y'all it's on here at some point. It's like the musician capital of the universe. It's crazy how many talented and gifted musicians come out of just that city. It's something in the water, y'all. What do y'all got? What are y'all drinking over there?
Marshall Jones said that
they got the best weed over there
and poured it on our city, and then put his thumbprint on there and said, "Thou shalt be funk."
Y'all just had the best weed. Y'all had the best weed over there.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. What did you?
That's true.
I wasn't gonna go there, but now that you mentioned it.
Whole lot of creativity can roll up out of that.
Yeah, you are never kidding. You're never kidding.
They also, isn't there, and I think we had this gentleman on as well. The Funk Museum is there.
Yeah, David
Webb.
Yeah,
David Webb.
Yeah, that's my buddy too. Y'all probably noticed in that, I don't know if you noticed in that picture, but I always wear my stage look is the bandana, with the glasses. So you really don't know who I am until I get off stage, because I do take it off because I can't breathe. But Dave always asks me, why do I wear that? And I never told him, and I ain't gonna tell him now either, y'all. So I just, me and Dave we got a good relationship also. He said my mama makes the best German chocolate cake he ever tasted.
Oh, so yeah, you real in now. Yeah, you got
I know about
cake.
that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. AJ or KJ, I feel like I'm monopolizing the conversation with our awesome guests. Is there anything that you all want to?
Yeah, I do. I have a question I want to ask them. I want to ask them what advice would you give any upcoming artists that want to get into the music business? What advice would you give to them?
Let me let you since you've been hanging around us, I want to see so we can take this advice too.
The biggest thing is to, like, for me personally, is to stay consistent in your work. I always say faith without works is dead,
Absolutely.
And that's a real thing. You can have faith in what you're doing, but if you're not putting forth the work to get there, then, it's dead. It's nothing. You can pray for something all day, but if you're not putting in the work along with that prayer and things like that, then things do not come to fruition. So just, the biggest thing is believing in yourself, believing in your craft and your talent, and the right people will gravitate toward it. Don't make it for you can make it for other people, but putting out your own message is something that you feel personally is something that other people can relate to and gravitate toward,
Gotcha.
Incorporate it to their own lives. So stay true to you and just stay consistent is the best advice that I have.
I love it.
Good. Yes.
We're running out of time. We're running out of time because we lost some time here because we're getting cut off at 1:30. So what we're going to do, we're going to reschedule and have you guys back on again. But we're going to develop an app for Dayton.
Yes.
And then we're going to go ahead and have you back on again after we do your app.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
So we are out of here. But before we go, can you guys just shout out how folks can reach you, get a hold of you, listen to you? If you have a social media, please shout that out.
We're developing our social media platform. However, we do have a website. It's called
Okay.
newlightenterprisellc.com.
New Light Enterprise, LLC.com. Y'all heard?
New
Okay.
Light,
Check it out.
NEWLIGHT ENTERPRISE
.com. Awesome. It has been truly a pleasure.
Yes,
Thank
it
you all
has.
for being patient and joining us.
Thank you
And
guys. You guys
looking
are
through
awesome.
our audio
Thank you.
issues. This is our first time back on air in about almost a year. So
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic that we got to kick it off with y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank y'all
you
for
very
having
much.
us. We really
Y'all stay safe.
Yes, stay safe. I will
Pleasure.
be looking for that music. Raven, you better go on.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes.
Man,
Y'all
you're,
stay
you're superstar.
Thank
But
Y'all
we'll book you again. I'll talk to you, Moon. We'll book you again. But like I said, we'll develop an app for you guys so you can do some promotions and you'll be able to
Yes.
make some money off of it too, because you can do virtual shows and charge for it.
Yes.
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
I
A lot of things
appreciate
that we can talk. Yeah, a lot of things we can talk about that. But we'll talk. I'll hook up with you, Auto Moon. But
All
you
right.
guys are phenomenal. And once again, thank you so much for your patience today. We have never had this issue in the past 6 years. Something happened, but you guys were really patient. You're really cool. You're beautiful, great looking group. And I tell you, you guys are phenomenal. And I'm looking for some great things from Dayton.
Most
Yes.
Thank you. I have my nose ring in the next time.
Yeah, make sure you got that. Yeah, make sure you got that
Yeah,
earring in
make sure you
there.
do a close up.
That nose ring. Make sure you get that nose ring.
And the Kango, I want to see all of it.
I got it. Okay.
All righty.
Thank y'all. See
Welcome.
y'all.
You're welcome.
And
God
KJ,
bless
welcome
you.
to your debut. Welcome, KJ.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care. Everybody have a great day.
You too.
You as
Okay.
well.
Hit the leave.
All right. That was fun.